There are strange creatures.
What the hell is that?
But then there are these oddities that look impossible. From creepy mutations to monstrous beings, and my personal favorite, mythical beasts. Hold on for some of the craziest critters hiding in the dark.
What the hell? What the hell?
That no one was supposed to see. This man was deep into the Amazon when all of a sudden his boat started moving about, scared out of his mind. He started to look around for the source of this trouble and found one of the world's largest snakes gliding silently through the river, just waiting to strike at the perfect moment. Its sheer size and power makes it a true legend of the rainforest. This poor man got the scare of his lifetime when this monstrosity tried to capsize his boat. However, it was his lucky day that this giant decided to let him go and moved on its merry way. Swamp Demon Watcher. In the murky glow of the swamp, a chilling figure, the swamp demon, was captured. It had a skeletal frame, its muddy hair dripping like the swamp moss, and its hollow eyes were darting back and forth, searching. What for, though? No one knows. Was it waiting, watching, or was it lost in a quest of its own? The eerie silence wrapped around all these questions. Although there were no answers, this demon watcher was a haunting reminder of what lies in the shadows. Monstrous Spider captured. As the flashlight beam sliced through the darkness, this explorer came across a creature straight out of a nightmare. A monstrous spider, with its legs spanning wider than a dinner plate. The creature was shining in the swamp water. It moved as if it got startled by the sudden light, and was now on its way to teach the intruder a lesson. Let's just hope that he ran while he had the chance, right? Monster in water. While filming near the water, something horrifyingly thin and unnatural got accidentally caught on camera. Half emerged out of the water, the creature's strange-shaped head tilted, as if sensing its surroundings. Its skeletal frame was quite unsettling to look at, and the way it moved. It gave the impression of being an alien life. Now this could be an unknown predator. However, there were a few who claimed it to be something far more mysterious. Gator Attack. A pair of dark eyes glimmered beneath the swamp murky waters, locked onto the man standing on the edge of it. Its powerful body was hidden, but did that scare him? Nope. He was ready to risk it all. For a moment, everything was quiet, but as soon as he went out into the open water, there the massive gator was not so quiet. He lunged for the boat.
At your feet.
Oh my God! Oh God! Oh God!
Rocking it violently, nearly dragging itself aboard. Now this wasn't just an encounter. Nope. It was a brush with raw power of the river's apex predator. Hidden swamp beast. In this eerie video, something massive was captured trying to blend into the swamp's waters. It moved carefully, as if trying to stay unnoticed. But why? Was it avoiding danger? Whatever it was, it failed, because its size and stealth made it quite hard to ignore. The real question is, what do you think this elusive beast was up to? We don't know. So let's uncover it together. Thai Swamp Mystery. A swamp of Thailand became all the rage when everyone was left scratching their heads over the discovery of this mysterious creature. With its snake-like body, green color, and strange greenish tentacles covering its form, the locals were left terrified as no one had ever seen anything like this before. So much so that the experts were left stumped, unsure whether it's a bizarre species or something completely unknown. Some believed it could be a puff-faced water snake, but no one could say for sure though. River ghost sighting. In the stillness of the night, a strange ghost-like figure was seen digging the ground, trying to find something. As if its pale, white skin and dark, black hair were not scary enough, the creature then began to eat whatever it dug up. Yep, as gross as that sounds, it was truly a haunting sight. Whatever this thing was, it seemed to be caught between worlds, watching, waiting, searching. Beast of depths. Out of nowhere, a terrifying creature bursts from the water, sending waves crashing as a man struggles to stay in his boat. Yep, his regular boating day took a drastic turn after that, as this sudden dangerous encounter left him in shock, unsure he was about to become prey, or would be lucky enough to escape disaster. Now, whether it was the monster of the deep, or an unknown species, one thing was clear: Amazon waters hide dangers we can't always see. Alien-like creature captured. Under the beam of flashlight a bizarre creature was caught on camera in the middle of the night. It crouched low in the rocks, with its skeletal, greenish body barely visible in the darkness, with an alien-like head, dark, black eyes, and unnatural angelus. I'm pretty sure it chilled the guy to the bone when he laid eyes on it. Some people were sure it was an otherworldly being, but there were a few skeptics who claimed it to be just an earthly oddity. The truth still remains unknown. Strange moving tail.
There's something strange swimming in the lagoons, and no one knows what it is.
In the heart of New Orleans, locals spotted something truly strange that sent shockwaves down the internet. A white, moving tail swimming just below the water's surface, and it's not like any fish they had ever seen before.
We looked into the water and saw a mysterious serpent-like creature. It's nothing I've ever seen before.
Its unusual behavior raised a ton of questions. Some thought it could be the result of a weird science experiment gone wrong, released into the park waters.
The great people of the internet seem to think that it's a genetically modified carp that was created in a lab.
Seen lingering on the surface more than a typical fish would, this mysterious creature had left everyone asking the million-dollar question: what could it be? Since the mystery still remains, there is no wrong answer, so get cracking in the comment section down below. USA's own Nessie sighted. A massive sea creature was spotted, and it had been shaking the internet like crazy.
Look at that.
Caught by a man on camera, this mysterious giant surfaced briefly, its body partially visible before vanishing into the deep. With its long, shadowy form and unusual movements, people were calling it the Nessie of the United States. Whether it was really the legendary Loch Ness or some other cryptid, it sure sparked wild theories and endless debate. What do you think? Nessie yay or nay? Creature of deep. Now, this next incredible footage showed the monster of the deep emerging from the muddy depths, gracing all of us with its presence. With its iconic long neck and massive body, the legendary creature rose from the murky depths, leaving ripple in its wake. The sight was as wondrous as it was scary, as if a myth had finally come to life. A proof believers had been waiting for. Or better yet, it could be just another mystery of the deep. Safe to say, this encounter kept the legend alive. Baby Nessie in Dorset. A shocking discovery was made on the beaches of Poole, Dorset. A creature resembling a baby Loch Ness monster washed ashore. With its classic long neck, small, scaly body, and mysterious features, the find had locals buzzing with excitement and curiosity. One can't help but wonder if this could be proof of Nessie's offspring. Be it a legend or reality, baby Nessie sure turned this beach into a hub of fascination. Golden dragon sighted. A man was on the lookout for strange creatures in the river when something shimmering just below the water surface caught his eye. So he took a closer look and got the shock of a lifetime. Gliding just beneath the surface was a tiny golden dragon. Yep, its delicate scales, gleaming scales, reflected the light, and with that serpent-like body, it moved quite gracefully, as though it belonged to a mythical world, something straight out of a fairy tale, which it was until now. Now this shimmering little guy had enchanted everyone. Snake-human hybrid. Deep in the jungle, a truly bizarre sight was captured on camera, a creature unlike anything seen before. While the lower half of the creature's body resembled a snake, its upper half was what baffled me the most. It had a strange man-like appearance. Of course, the internet went crazy trying to figure this out and its origins. Some believed it was a cryptid, while others claimed it was an experiment gone wrong. Whatever the case, this unsettling sight was the stuff of nightmares. Alien beast. In the gross, muddy depths of a swamp, a strange creature was caught on camera, leaving everyone stunned. It was black and hairy, with a beastly-shaped head, but when it turned around, that's when true horror began. The creature had tusks jutting down from its mouth, which quite frankly, made it all the more terrifying. The creature moved slowly, and with its terrifying appearance, can't help but say that this swamp was now off limits. Knowing this was out there, would you dare get a closer look at this? Giant slimy creature. An explorer was deep into the woods when he heard a rustling of the trees, and ended up capturing this. A strange, slimy creature came out of the water and made its way into the dark woods. From the back, its dark form seemed to have some kind of armor, but the most frightening thing was its size. The thing was huge. Though the man filming appeared more curious than scared as he tried to take a closer look at the creature. Would you brave the woods for this? If you are anything like me, the answer is heck no. Creepy bayou baby. An explorer set up his camera near the edge of the swampy Amazon River. Little did he know he would end up capturing the strangest cryptid ever. There had been whispers of a creepy bayou baby emerging from the swampy depths only when it got dark. And yet here it was, in broad daylight, staring directly into the camera with those freaky black eyes. With its weird long arms, its monkey-like face was in stark contrast against the pinkish, babyish skin. Whatever it was creepy as heck. That's for sure. Alligator encounter. While kayak fishing, an angler's routine fishing day took a chilling turn when he came across a creature floating in the water. A massive alligator, motionless and silent. Its imposing body floated ominously in the water with those powerful jaws fully on display. It was a haunting sight, truly. Watching nature's apex predator fallen victim to a much greater force, and knowing these waters had something much more terrifying and powerful than this beast. Well, that made the fishermen take a U-turn faster than the speed of light, and who could have caused this? Well, that mystery still remains. Massive gator lurking. For weeks, locals had been hearing strange noises from deep within the dark passage, a low, rumbling growl followed by eerie splashes. At first, they brushed it off, but then the unthinkable happened. The monster decided to show up, a massive alligator, its eyes gleaming in the dim light as it lurked in the shadows, freaking everyone out. The beast lay in wait, its powerful body coiled and ready to strike at the perfect opportunity. Or maybe it was just defending its territory. If this was really the source of all those terrifying growls, I advise these guys to stay as far away from this as possible, because who knows what happens the next time this beast decides to show up. Serpent of Woods. A real anaconda, yep, you heard that right, was spotted slithering up on a tree in the woods, defying everything we thought we knew about these serpents. Usually these are feared for their sheer size and strength in the water, but this was doing the unthinkable, scaling the tree like that, with surprising agility. The fear was true watching this massive snake. I mean, was this behavior normal, or was this one something else entirely? You decide. Alligator versus drone. An explorer was covering the Amazon River with his drone when it caught sight of an alligator staring at it with quite an intense gaze. Well, if you think these gators can't jump out of water, prepare to be amazed then. Looked like the massive gator had enough of the drone flying overhead as it aimed at it, its powerful jaws determined to catch the intruder and snap it in half. Good for the guy. He was faster and saved it just in time. The footage is breathtaking though, as the alligator launched itself at the drone. Who knew this fearsome predator would even go after tech, right? Well, it did. Monster unearthed. This strange and chilling video had the internet buzzing with fear as well as excitement. A giant, slug-like creature with a menacing head was dug up from the ground, its massive body hoisted onto a trailer, while a crowd of curious onlookers watched it with awe. Everyone was left scratching their heads over what this creature could be it the experts or enthusiasts. Not one of them could come up with a definitive answer for this giant mystery. Officials claimed it was a whale carcass, but don't they usually stay in the ocean? So what was really going on here then? Tell us your theories down below in the comment section. Let's figure this thing out together. Dark river monster revealed. It started with ripples, just a little disturbance in the river, which slowly grew larger and more ominous. All of a sudden, a massive creature broke the surface then, sending shockwaves through the water. For a brief moment, its powerful presence was visible, suggesting something dangerous was lurking below. It vanished just as quickly as it had appeared, leaving behind only churning water and unanswered questions. Vampire fish of Amazon. The candiru, or vampire fish, might be tiny little things now, but it's one of the most terrifying creatures in the Amazon River. This transparent, eel-like catfish has earned its nickname due to its blood-sucking habits. Don't be fooled by its small size. It uses these sharp, backward-facing spines to anchor itself to its prey, feeding off its host's blood. And that's not even half of why this fish should be feared. It's not just a danger to other animals. Yep, humans have also fallen victim to its parasitic feeding technique. So, tiny or not, the candiru is a force to be reckoned with in the depths. Tiger fish captured. Deep in the Amazon River, a colossal Goliath tigerfish has been captured, leaving everyone in awe of its sheer size and powers. Known as one of the most fearsome predators in the river, this beastly fish is a true force of nature. With its razor-sharp teeth and muscular body, it can take down prey much larger than itself. The Goliath tigerfish's terrifying reputation makes it a legend in the Amazon, and this capture only adds to its mystique and terror. The real question is, would you ever dare face this apex predator in its home waters? Dragon skeleton discovered. In 2017, a video from China took the internet by storm, showing what appeared to be the long, skeletal remains of a legendary Chinese mythical creature. Not mythical anymore. A dragon was discovered near a river which drew huge crowds, with locals marveling at the creature they had only heard of in folklore. While many believed it was proof of dragon's existence, there were a few skeptics who pointed out that the skull resembled that of a cow instead. Chinese dragons are celebrated for their magical powers in ancient stories and hold deep cultural significance, which is why this find was both mysterious as well as captivating. So, myth or reality? What's your take on this? Nightmare of suction eel. Never in a million years had this man thought he would come face to face with one of his worst nightmares. Suction eels. These eerie creatures have an eel-like body and a horrifying suction cup head, lined with thousands of razor-sharp teeth in that creepy circular mouth. Native to the Atlantic coast of North America, these eels wreak all kinds of havoc on the Great Lakes by preying on native fish. Watching this guy handle these creepy creatures sure sent shivers down my spine. They might look like something out of a horror movie, but I assure you, they're very real and very dangerous. So beware of these. Croco fish mystery. A strange and baffling creature was discovered floating in a river in China, leaving everyone shocked. In the footage, the fisherman poked the unusual animal with a stick, I'm guessing, trying to figure out what it could be. The creature appeared to be a bizarre hybrid, combining features of a crocodile and a catfish, its face resembling a croc, while its rest of the body looked like a fish. But that wasn't the most unsettling detail. Yep, this thing had no eyes, which made the mystery even deeper. Was this an undiscovered species, some kind of a mutation, or something else entirely? No one knows. Winged river mystery. Locals near Pawleys Island captured the sight of a bizarre creature gliding through the river. The strange part, though, was that it was seemingly flapping its wings as it swam. Of course, this quickly went viral, sparking all kinds of debates regarding what could this be. Popular opinion was that it could be some kind of a mutant, or maybe something far more mysterious. That mystery didn't last long, though, because wildlife experts identified the creature as a sea hare, a type of sea slug known for its unique wing-like movements. Now, the truth may be less fantastical, but this surreal sight was still an unforgettable moment for those who witnessed it, that's for sure. Snakehead's iconic escape.
Watch it walks toward water.
Two fishermen reeled in a strange and startling catch, the snakehead fish, aptly named for its snake-like appearance. But the shocking thing happened right after that. After being dropped onto the land, the fish began to slither like a snake, crawling its way back towards the water.
Okay, do it wrong way.
This incredible display of movement shocked the fishermen, who could only watch as the stubborn snakehead returned back to the pond. Known for its unique abilities, this fish proved it was a true survivor through and through. How often do you see something blending the traits of both land and water creatures in an unforgettable moment? River monster unveiled. On a routine fishing day, the man had no idea he would end up catching the ultimate river monster, the alligator gar. With its unique blend of alligator and fish-like features, this giant is the largest species in the gar family and one of North America's biggest freshwater fish. It measured up to 6 feet long and weighed over 100 pounds, which made this alligator gar quite fascinating as well as formidable. Its sharp teeth, armored scales, and prehistoric appearance made it a true marvel of the waterways. So catching one was no small feat, so kudos to this guy. Snake-tailed mystery. A bizarre creature swimming in the Singapore River left the locals both baffled and intrigued. This mysterious animal was seen slithering through the murky waters, making identification nearly impossible. I'm guessing that was what it wanted. While it resembled a catfish, its most striking feature was the snake-like tail, which ended up sparking theories of it being a hybrid between a snake and a catfish. But there were a few who claimed it was perhaps a species yet to be discovered. The strange combination fueled all kinds of debates and curiosity. Could it be a rare mutation or an unknown creature? What's your take on this river mystery? One-eyed river mystery. In 2018, a bizarre creature washed ashore on the River Mersey near Liverpool and confused the heck out of everyone. At first glance, the locals thought it was a seal, but nope, because a closer look at its features raised all kinds of questions. The creature had fangs jutting from its mouth and a single eye socket, with the other eye likely lost to decomposition, I'm guessing. The creepy find left everyone wondering, was it truly a seal or something stranger? Experts were called in to examine the unusual remains, leaving the mystery hanging in the air. No official answers have been given, but that doesn't mean we can't come up with our own theories, right? Terrifying vampire fish.
So this is a payara. It's a relative of the piranha. It's an arms war down there. Everything's got teeth. Everything is eating everything else.
Have you heard about the payara fish, also known as the vampire fish? This fierce creature is named for its large, dagger-like fangs that look just like those of a vampire. This fierce predator glides through the Amazon River with a sleek, silvery body and frightening teeth that certainly belong in a horror movie. The payara hunts smaller fish with precision, using its razor-sharp fangs to make escape impossible. And while it may look fearsome, the payara is simply a marvel of nature that thrives in its watery Amazonian home. Massive fish captured.
Got him.
Ever fished in the heart of these dark rivers when suddenly you feel a massive tug on your line? And it's not just any fish that you caught. That's what happened here. It was the blue catfish, an opportunistic predator that pretty much makes a meal of any species of fish, be it insects, crawfish, crabs, freshwater mussels, clams, worms, frogs, and other readily available aquatic food sources. Yeah, quite a massive appetite. Reaching lengths of 65 inches and weighing up to 143 pounds, this colossal predator commands the waters. With its mysterious migration patterns and overwhelming size, the blue catfish is a true force of nature indeed. Luring with deception. At first glance, it looked like a creature in distress, its arms and hands reaching desperately from the water, as if drowning. But that wasn't the case now, was it? Some predators, like crocodiles, are known to use this tactic to lure in unsuspecting prey. While we don't know what this creature was, it very well could be carefully planning to draw in its next meal. Watch closely and question everything. Could this be nature's sneakiest hunting strategy? Surprise visit. What was supposed to be a peaceful family vacation turned into a spine-chilling encounter with the unknown. While cruising along a serene river, all of a sudden, a mysterious creature's hand appeared, making a terrifying attempt to board the boat. I'm guessing it wanted in on the fun the family was having. Good for them, though, as they remained blissfully unaware of the creature's hand on that railing. Who knows what would have actually happened had it come onto the boat. Honey Island monster. Moving through the tall trees, believing it won't be noticed, this massive furry beast was captured on an Explorer camera. It was the elusive swamp monster that the locals had been whispering about. Its hulking, beastly figure stood tall against the forest background. Good thing the creature hadn't spotted the guy filming it, or maybe it just didn't care. However, the creature disappeared as quickly as it had appeared. Interdimensional Walker. While exploring the jungle in the middle of the night, this guy came across the edge of the river when he caught something moving, or rather, someone. Moving with an eerie slowness, this creature was walking on all fours, its silhouette barely visible in the shadows, and its body, well, it seemed to shimmer, as if it was not quite of this world, blending between dimensions. The silence of the night was broken only by the creature's movements. Mysterious monster.
Come out and have a look.
A mysterious creature was caught on camera by a fisherman in Sydney, Australia, when he was hanging around the river and caught sight of a huge, mysterious-looking creature floating on the surface of the river. The creature was slithering through the water as if it's a huge snake, but it had an enormous head, which suggested that it was no snake, but rather something far more mysterious. Too bad it escaped from sight quickly by hiding under the water. Guess it didn't want to be identified. Well, if it's not a snake, then what could it be? The mysterious Loch Ness monster, maybe? Albino creature. This cameraman was clearly in shock as he captured this strange sight, a creature trying to emerge from the river. It had a truly unique appearance, with features that seemed to blend aspects of both a turtle as well as a salamander. While its long neck and round body resembled a turtle's, its weird slanted eyes and two prominent fangs give it quite an unsettling look. The texture of its skin appeared unusual as well, which, of course, added more to its mystery. It's hard to say whether this creature was simply an unusual turtle, or salamander, or some kind of a hybrid. Monstrous creature.
That's a heavy animal. That's heavy. Oh, I don't know what that is. That's a good, 60 pounds or something.
Now, let's dive into the encounter with a truly monstrous creature. Jeremy Wade met a giant reptile that had been caught by 2 local guides beside the river. When he came face to face with this massive turtle, he could hardly believe its size. It was around 60 pounds.
Oh, I don't know what that is. That's a good, 60 pounds or something.
Holding on to it tightly to get a closer look, he could see just how imposing it really was. This colossal turtle seemed desperate to return to its habitat, which made sense considering that these creatures are often hunted by locals and considered a delicacy in the area. So it's no wonder that when Jeremy let it go, the guys were not happy. Creepy river monster. Secret footage had surfaced recently, showing a bizarre sea creature, and it's nothing like you've ever seen before. Though small in size, this creature boasted some weird wing-like appendages that helped it glide through the water with ease. Its head, on the other hand, was unlike anything recognized in known marine life, which obviously left the experts scratching their heads. The internet went wild with theories, ranging from it being a completely new species, a mutated anomaly, or something else entirely. The strange combination of wings and its eerie appearance had captivated viewers worldwide. Truth still remains a mystery, though. Swamp spider monster. In the heart of a murky swamp, a giant spider-like creature was discovered, and it was not happy about the intrusion. Seemed like its peaceful slumber got disturbed by the sudden flash of light, and it immediately got tense. Prepare to strike at any given moment. Its towering claws and eerie movement made it clear that this was no ordinary swamp dweller. What is this bizarre creature? And what other secrets does the swamp hold? One thing was clear: some creatures are meant to be left undisturbed. And now, let us move on towards our subscribers' pick of the day. A man captured footage of an unsettling discovery: a giant crab-like monster in a dark, murky swamp. Capturing this beast would have been quite something now. With its massive legs, eerie dark body, and unsettling appearance, this creature was not something you'd want to cross paths with. The sheer size of its limbs and the ominous way it moved had everyone questioning what kind of monster lurked in these waters. A rare, undiscovered species, or something more sinister? What do you think? See you next time!